Steve Merrill back here on WagerTalk TV with a big game breakdown for you tonight of the NBA on Tuesday, April the 2nd. We've got 9 NBA games on the board. I want to look at one of the early games at 7 Eastern and one of the big road favorites. We have 3 double-digit favorites in the 9 games tonight. And, Ralph Michaels pointed out about a week ago that double-digit road favorites in the final month of the regular season have been a winning angle since 2018. In fact, the sweet spot has been double-digit road favorites, hitting over 70% against the spread. And in this Milwaukee-Washington game tonight, I do think there's an angle in which that works with the Milwaukee Bucks here for a couple reasons. First of all, Milwaukee is pretty much locked into that number 2 seed. They cannot get the number 1 seed in the East, and there's a couple games ahead of Cleveland now between the 2 and 3 spots. So I do think they're pretty safe in the 2 seed, but they still need to work on a lot of things heading into the postseason. They've been a very inconsistent team, one of the bigger underachievers this season. Even as a 2 seed, 20 games above 500, I don't think they've been happy with the way things have been going. In fact, they replaced their coach mid-season, and Doc Rivers is still trying to work things out. He is focusing more on defense, and he was not happy with the back-to-back losses against the Lakers and the Pelicans last week to finish off March. But keep in mind, this team allowed just 39 and 40% shooting in those 2 losses. They did bounce back on Saturday, their final game of March, with a win against the Hawks on the road, a winning cover by 9 points. But they allowed actually 46% shooting. Their offense was much better in the game, and that was the difference. I still think the defensive focus is going to be where the attention is tonight. And we have seen the sharp money push this total from 229 down to 226.5. The line itself is holding steady at minus 13 because often is the case, the public doesn't get involved with these games, and we don't see a lot of movement. So I do like Milwaukee minus the 13. A safer option actually might be the Bucks on the first half minus 7.5 because they do have a no rest situation against Memphis tomorrow, in which they're going to travel home with no rest. This is the last of 3 straight road games, and they have to play at home tomorrow against the Grizzlies. Now, obviously, that's a bottom feeder team. So I do like Milwaukee to take care of business tonight, but you might want to split your play on minus 7.5 first half and also minus 13 full game. And if you're looking at the total, I would also lean under the 226.5. Not only the Bucks focusing on defense and playing good defense, but Damian Lillard is out. The second leading scorer is out tonight. And the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, their leading scorer, is out. He missed the last game against the Heat on Sunday. Wizards lost by 12 as a 12-point home dog. So I don't think that's good news for their offense. It's definitely not good news for them either. So lean Bucks and the under here in this game at 7 Eastern tonight on Tuesday. Just a quick reminder, if you want my official client best bet tonight, it is available on my page, WagerTalk.com, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, and it's a strong NBA steamroller blowout. And you might want to pay attention. I'm ranked number 1 all time on NBA sides in the history of WagerTalk Units 1, and I'm number 1 again this season, 55 and 35, 61% on NBA sides, up almost 67 units of profit. And we got several more months to go. A strong NBA side going tonight. And oh, by the way, don't forget about baseball. Baseball is here. We're off to a fantastic start. I've got a free MLB play, free bonus play for everybody in baseball tonight on my page. Free plays and best bets in baseball, a mere 5-1 start. The only loss was last Saturday, in which the team blew a 6-4 ninth inning lead. Otherwise, we'd be a perfect 6-0, but still 5-1 on all baseball selections, best bets and free plays combined. I've got another free one going for you tonight on Tuesday. So get that NBA best bet and the free baseball play right now. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. Little bonus free play for you in the NBA tonight. One of your early games at 7 Eastern. In fact, the first game on the rotation. We'll take the Lakers, who are in good current form, against the Raptors, who are in terrible current form. Toronto's lost 13 straight, and they've lost 15 of their last 16. They're just 3-13 ATS the last 16. But instead of playing the full game and taking the Lakers minus 12, by the way, I wouldn't disagree with the Lakers minus 12. I think a better option is the Lakers first half minus 7. Let's get that price down to a little bit more than half. But the main reason I want to do so is load management might creep into this game. Lakers just played on Sunday against Philly, 1 day off. Now they're playing against Toronto, and they have a no-rest travel situation. I'm sorry, that's Toronto is in a no-rest situation tomorrow. But bigger picture, the Lakers are in a no-rest situation tomorrow also, as they're traveling to Washington to finish out this 6-game road trip. Toronto, I misspoke, is finishing off their 4-game homestand, and they also have a look ahead in Minnesota. So I don't think the Raptors have any urge to finish this game off right, finish this homestand off right. But my bigger concern is Anthony Davis, LeBron James, both listed as questionable. If they have limited minutes tonight, I think that'll occur in the second half, especially if they have a good lead. So instead of the Lakers minus 12, I think the safer option is Lakers first half minus 7.5. And as I've mentioned several times, double-digit road favorites the final month of the regular season have hit over 70% the last 6 years. So the Lakers fit a good situation there, and they cannot afford to let any games pass by as they're still battling for playoff positioning. In fact, they're not even in the top 8 right now. They're currently ninth, game and a half out of that 8th seed. And it's important because keep in mind the play-in round, which starts in a couple weeks, the 7-8 team plays, the winner's automatically in. The loser gets a second chance, whereas the 9-10 team has to win back-to-back games just to make the postseason. And the Lakers are currently in the 9th spot, so it's very important they move up. So I do expect a focused effort here tonight, but more so in the first half. And then also Toronto Raptors, obviously a team we can't trust. As I mentioned, they've lost 13 straight, 1-15 straight up, 3-13 ATS their last 16. But they are starting to get some guys back, quickly returning some other key players. So maybe there'll be some upside with the Raptors in the near future. I just don't think it'll be tonight as they're trying to work pieces in still. Take a look at the Lakers -12, but I think the better play once again is Lakers -7 first half tonight at 7 Eastern. If you want my official best bet tonight for my clients in the NBA and a free baseball play, go to my page right now, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM.